Have them come up and, take a look at the system. When we were looking at the system, they went to some of the meetings with us and got a chance to see it firsthand and say, okay, I think this will work, I like it, and you get that feedback. Out of the few systems that we looked at, this was the one that got the most positive reviews. We, then after it was a done deal, we went ahead and started getting our training. We want to make sure that we had a lot of people who were knowledgeable in the system, so it wasn't one person, me, just doing all the training. We had another person that would go through training with me, my assistant. So we had people who could, when we go live and we go out to the campuses, we have plenty of faculty that can go out there and impart the knowledge that we need and make sure everybody's comfortable with the system, because if you're not comfortable with the system will not be successful. There'll be resistance, and then people won't use it, and then you're going to fail. So we have to make sure people are comfortable, and that came with training and getting familiar with the system. And the next point, I think, is the great partnership with our vendor, Hayes. Like I said, we chose the Hayes Tip-Up IT system. And I think the major reasons, and we'll get to the next slide, was we had a system that was made for education. This wasn't a system that, hey, this worked in a warehouse over in Japan, it works well over here, let's use it here. This is something that Hayes made basically off the bones of Tip-Up IM, which was an English Paramedic system for textbooks. But they came in and they created a technology asset component. Technology assets, computers, desktop laptops, and all that. It's not the same as doing inventory for library books and whatnot. It's a whole different game. So they made something that worked for us. And the product does work, and it's great for education. Our trainer, Sue, had the saying when we were doing our train-the-trainer training that if you can use Facebook, you can use the system. And she's right. The system is easy to use, and I think that's, for the most part, been the reason why it's been so embraced in our district. We have a lot of people that, once you change your mouse click, they're ready to revolt. So they don't want to learn anything new. They want to do things familiar and steady way that they've always done it. But we threw a whole new system at it. And we came in, did some small training groups, and they got used to it. They're like, okay, this is logical. If I need to go here, it's there. If I need to go here, it's there. It's a logical system that works for us. It's one of those things that I don't think if it had a different user interface or if it was more complicated, people wouldn't like it. So it's nice. It's simple. Simple is good. I like simple. But it's something that works for us, and it fulfills our needs.